It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the series tonight takes place in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason, they're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. All right, on the heels of taking both home games to start this final series, how different is this Game 3 going to be, Kenny, now that the finals have shifted venues?
Oh, you got to be prepared to face an aggressive team tonight. You know, this team's desperate for a win, so you can't just come in unprepared. It's a lot harder to win games on the road. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
You know, if they lose this one, the first two games would just be viewed as them holding serve, Ernie. But win here and would nearly cement them as the champs. I think they can do it tonight. We might as well crown them already.
Wow.
That's
big news.
I'm predicting
Crown
they're going to win
already?
this game. Yeah.
Well, if they win tonight, they'll be up 3-0.
They'll be up 3-0.
And nobody's ever come back from
They're gonna
from being
win
down
tonight.
This might be
3-0.
the first time. This could be the first time.
Stop it.
Well, they're not even down 3-0 yet. We're getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yes,
but
we are.
we're good at that. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And as we get... Okay, David, much appreciated. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Lewis, he's in at shooting guard. Towns is out there with Andrew Nicholson. And it's Young, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Lewis misses.
Tried to lay it in against some tough defense. Probably not the best decision right there.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Saturday was a great victory for him.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
They sure got some breaks, but hey, they did a really awesome job turning those mistakes into gold at the other end.
Here's Irving. Irving double team. And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Smith. There's a good screen. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got his team on the board to start the game for the Cavs. Smith's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Lewis down low, covered by Smith. Second shot opportunity, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw drops for Towns. We're about 1 minute into the first. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Irving. It's rebounded by Towns.
And surprisingly couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
Lewis. Here's Nicholson. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Moves back up. He lays it in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Good on the bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns kicks to Young. There's the pass to Lewis. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. That's his second.
Cavaliers leading. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving in at the one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He finished with 45 points and also was a pest on defense with a lot of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able.
Whoa!
Good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And that one is good.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Young passes to Dunn, who is outside. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Down low. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Dunn dishes to Lewis. The 11-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lewis has got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
Stolen by Lewis. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. And no good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Lewis attacking. Rebound by Smith. Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's the triple. Smith missing again.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
For Minnesota, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The free throw drops for Lewis.
You know, Prez is someone his teammates look up to, a true leader who is just an extraordinary talent.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Nicholson. And Levine subbed in for Dunn.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Young kicks to Zhang. The feed to Lewis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint, here's Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Zhang, the pass to Lewis. Tries again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
James against Jang. Stolen by Lewis and finished off by Prez.
And I love the shot selection by Prez. Playing well within the offense there and burying a lot of buckets in the process.
To the inside, here's Jefferson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Jefferson against Lewis. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hill's checked in.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
That has to be the plan. Let's see if they recognize it.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. Jefferson has a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Jefferson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Lewis attacking. Outside Levine. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 26 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving with the ball. Outside Jefferson. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves lead.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, you guys have been able to get going offensively. What is the focus at that end of the floor?
Got to run them. We got one of the most athletic teams, so, we got to get out, use athleticism, execute, and, just continue to make shots.
Hands can't hit what their eyes can't see. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Our defense on.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
On the court for Minnesota, Lewis in a 2-guard. Andrew Nicholson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Yep, that one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint, back to Irving. Smith outside. Puts one up from 19. And it's Smith again missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Lewis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lewis has got 30.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
Nice shot by Smith.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Here's Lewis, and finished off by Prez.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammate.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
To the postseason scoring leaders. Prez, number 1. Smith with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 9 points for J.R. Smith. Timberwolves leading by 7. Young dishes to Lewis. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Stolen by Lewis. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And he comes up with the deuce.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. For Minnesota, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Irving double team. From the arc. Again, the miss by Smith.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Love the determination down low. Prez working his tail off and earning the foul in the process.
And so he hits both.
It's too easy out here.
Now here's Irving. He has 5. Irving double team. Smith for 3. Smith missing again.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. LeBron kicks to Love to end the run. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
And what's impressive to me, it's on the road. Just makes you appreciate their effort even more.
Young passes to Lewis. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Smith outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from?
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate.
Here's we'll go with a different look here. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. And it's Irving in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And that's all Prez, cutting into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there in style.
LeBron against Lewis. Outside Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Here's Lewis. And finished off by Prez.
I mean, an outstanding read by Prez. So good at getting out in transition.
The Cavaliers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And the call will be against Prez.
I'm Prez.
That's his third
and
foul
I
of the
approve
game.
that steal. Presidential pardon.
On defense, the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Towns with the steal.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem. And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Irving double team. And here's LeBron outside. Another miss by LeBron.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lewis attacking. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Lewis has got 47 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Outside jumper. Outside Irving, looking to end the run. Good defensive work there by Young. Timberwolves leading by 17. Rubio dishes to Nicholson. Here's Lewis, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Thompson, and lots of contact.
Come on
there.
now.
Missing the
You're
shot.
better
He'll
than
shoot
that.
2.
Pick it up, boy. One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
That free throw missing. Smith checked in for Iman Shumpert. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Wiggins is checked in for Ricky Rubio. Good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Doubled by Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Irving kicks to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Lewis misses.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Love the pass to Irving. Irving double team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lewis with it. Now Smith defending. Lewis misses. The Cavaliers trail by 16. J.R. Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Smith. The Timberwolves shooting well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Young dishes to Nicholson, who is outside. They double him with James. Lewis kicks to Young. And Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
Baby. Bring it in. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it.
He's checked in for Thompson. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Prez, what jumped out at me was that third quarter. He was all over the place, scoring at will, giving them a momentum they never truly relinquished.
Their entire offense revolved around him, and he came through in a big way. I know this is supposed to be a team game, but tonight it was all about one guy. He provided a huge majority of their points, and it wasn't even close.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Ernie, I wasn't sure if he had it in him, but he owned this game. Some guys wilt under pressure of the finals, and some guys thrive on it. He went crazy from a supporting role to the star of the show.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.